You may hear some A-10s flying overhead from Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, all the way up here doing some end runs. But this is an absolutely amazing site. I'm going to walk you through it. Won't do much in the way of narration, just nature stands for itself. It's a live stream from Colorado Springs, Colorado, what's called the Garden of the Gods, natural geographic outcropping. Overhead, if you hear it, you'll hear A-10s flying. I'm going to switch this around. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to put my sunglasses back on. If you think that's imposing, you're right. Unbelievable. So here we go. We're going to walk through it, see how it goes. You know, attention, it's summertime, lots of holiday goers out here. They're trying to get their selfies. This looks like Ponderosa Pine. There's an A-10 right there circling up in the sky. Hear him? People rock climbing up there too. Look at that guy. Didn't know rock climbing was allowed here. Thought that was off limits. This land was donated in perpetuity to the city of Colorado Springs as long as it would forever remain open to the public for free. Now it's a National Historical Monument. So anybody just tuning in, this is Chris in Colorado Springs, Colorado at the Garden of the Gods. Unbelievable natural formation, eroded away. Huge spots here. Look at these people up there rock climbing. And there have been some A-10 warthogs flying overhead. There's the Rocky Mountains right there. This is the base of it. Unbelievable natural site here. The last time I was here, it was wintertime. There was almost nobody here. The place is packed. It's August, all the holiday goers are out. Hiking, walking around. Everybody getting their selfies. Anyway, so you guys are traveling around with me now at the Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's too bright for me to read the chat. I see some people are chatting, but I can't read it. That's what erosion does, folks. Let's go back to the rock climbers now. There you go. That's it from behind. Just to give you an idea what this area looks like. It's a narrow sliver of land at the base of the Rocky Mountains. This is the central garden area here. This is where I'm at right here. In the center of it comes down to here. Right there. So I'm going to continue on this way. Even little pieces over there. See one? Amazing how some of the stone is resistant to erosion. Here comes another A-10. Here he comes in low, over top, right over top. There he is. A-10 warthog, the reason I'm still alive today after the Gulf War. Always grateful. Always grateful for the A-10. Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that one piece chunk, two chunks hanging off the edge there. The rest is eroded behind. Absolutely gorgeous. For those just tuning in, this is the Garden of the Gods, Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is Chris coming to you live, mountain time, here in the United States. Ought to make it about 9:30 or something like that in South Africa. Pikes Peak off in the distance, covered by clouds. It's a nice touch with the A-10s. I'm glad it came out today instead of waiting. There you go. Now you can see the guys that climb on the rocks. Look how tiny they look by comparison. They're just that small white stone over there. lot of people out
They're all
here.
in like one vicinity.
Look how narrow that is. That actually looks like a person with wings up there. Anybody still there? I'm flying solo now. Unstable rock formations. You think? And here's sand under my feet. You guys are good? Last time I was here, I didn't walk around like this. Just drove through. Whew.
Really good Oh, yeah.
So there you go. This is the plaque and how they named it. 1859, at the very beginning of the Pikes Peak bust gold rush. 2 surveyors rode their horses from south of Denver. Look for suitable location for a new supply town to meet the needs of prospectors and miners. When they reached the eastern foothills of Pikes Peak, they came upon red rock spires and cliffs that framed the towering mountain. A beer garden indeed. It's a place fit for the gods to assemble. We shall call it the Garden of the Gods. Pikes Peak, named after Zebulon Pike. Enlisted in the Army at the age of 15. Brigadier General during the War of 1812. Died at the age of 34 from his injuries in the War of 1812. Named Pikes Peak in 1835. First people to live in the region called the mountain Tava, meaning Sun Mountain. The local Ute band known as the Tapakach, meaning the people of Sun Mountain. You guys can feel free to chat. Just because I can't read the chat doesn't mean I don't have to chat.
Yeah, the reason why he's done.
I'll walk up to this peak over here and see how much longer we go. Eventually I'm going to stop so I can go back and take some still photos. You guys can walk with me up to this peak. Some of the erosion of these rocks almost looks like people carved designs in them. Like I said, last time I was here 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, I didn't stop. I just drove through, took some snaps. And we are at elevation here, so if you hear me gasping for air, don't be surprised. Lots of oak here. Hi. little bit further, then I'm going to turn back. Just want to get a better view up here. There we go. A little bit further. All right, this is the spot. Right here. There you go. Whew. Catching my breath. I tried to go live from the Olympic Museum, but the building was shielding the signal. So I couldn't do that from the museum. There's a driving loop that goes around this whole area. You can see a bunch of cars down there on it. Just a few spots to pull off, take some snaps. Go around the terror experience at the cave. What's that? Manitoba Springs. Oh, I'll be staying near Manitoba Springs Saturday night. My last night here. Staying up in the mountains. But I have to go in the shade to see what you wrote about Manitoba Springs here. Hang on, folks. Bear with me as I get some shade so I can read your chat. Cave of the Winds at Manitoba Springs. Quite a thrill. Well, there's also zip lining at the Broadmoor. Considering doing that. Anyway, folks, yeah. So I'm going to end it here. I'll do another one here shortly. But I want to get some stills on the way back down. So anyway, I'll do a wrap up a little bit. So look for another stream within the next half hour or so if you're still up. Or if you're on this side of the Atlantic, I expect you to still be up. It's early afternoon. Anyway, folks, thanks a lot. God bless. And I hope that you've found this interesting. As I'm here at the Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs, cooking in the sun. It's up in about 90 degrees right now. So that's close to 34, 35 Celsius, something like that. Pretty high. So pretty warm. You can see me getting fried out here in the sun, turning even pinker than I usually am. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll catch you here a little bit later if you come back and join me for Chris Wyatt Africa in Central Colorado. Cheers, everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in.